seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start doing side quests. I don't know if this quite counts as a side quest, but I'll take it. I'll do it. My mic here a little bit. Go.
How
Revelio.
nice, my young friend.
Yeah, great to see you too, you weird stone lady. Why are there pumpkins though? Is it because it's getting close to October? Or something else? I don't know.
Lumos. Revelio.
I like how I just now found this.
Lumos.
I like how there's just food laying out. Doing side quests with my side quests. Also want to go see what this locked door is real quick.
Aloha Mora.
Fine now, demi-guys.
Found one.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Technically, yes, but not in this. I'm not. So,
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
he actually seems kind of nicer than I gave him credit for off the bat. Seems to actually genuinely care about his friends and family. He might be a little dirty, but at least he's honest and is like he's like a vendetta kind of character in my opinion. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how his character development is. Oh hey, look at this. We got math. That's 9 plus 7. Holy crap. 16. So we need a spider. Got 0 plus 11, so we need a 3. We need a 3-headed serpent. I can do math. I love the Halloween aesthetics. I don't know when that started happening, but I do approve. Okay. So let's move on to our next side quest. I guess I can do this one next.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardson might get an answer about these butterflies.
Defendo! Incendio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Confringo!
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Oh, my bad.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh wow, there's even Halloween aesthetics through here. I wonder if we'll get to Christmas later in the story.
Glad you
Oh,
came.
please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterfly.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Interesting.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I think it just got bright outside. Yes, it did. Oh, that's
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Well, we're gonna wait till it's dark because I want to grab this while I'm here. Oh, can I fast travel there? Cool. I think we should take a stroll. Let's take a stroll. Oh, I love how spooky this season is. Oh my god, I love Halloween, guys. Halloween is like my favorite time of the year.
Hogsmeade, here I come. These rocks have seen better days.
I want to know where the tree is that has anger issues. Is that not a thing yet? I'm curious. I can't remember when it was placed or why. I'm a bit fuzzy on my memories on that tree.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Roundrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Aloha Mora.
Loot.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
Huh. Interesting.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
Confringo.
Big chest. Hmm.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
He'd be fine.
I should invest.
Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
That's level 22. What level am I? $21. Huh. I really do need to do some side quests.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Feel it?
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
There we go. Knew I'd figure it out. Leo.
This place has seen better days.
Expelliarmus!
Oh,
Glacius!
the anticipation.
Confringo! Descendo!
No!
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Revelio.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Glacius!
Good to random water.
Descendo!
It does the job. Okay.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or maybe do it together.
Descendo. Potato. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Glacius. Confringo.
One less foul hulking brute.
Well, that was satisfying.